From social media influencers to AI-generated content, information warfare is top of mind here in Taiwan. And now, with more tools at their disposal, authoritarian governments are going all out to turn the story in their favor. At a forum in Taipei, experts warn it's not just Taiwan in their sights. They say countries like Russia and China flood social media with their own narratives, using AI to spread them far and wide.
Very often these are the same articles, simply translated into different languages. And this huge amount of content is generated not for people, but to get into the results of AI chatbots.
One of the companies researchers say is engaging in this kind of activity is China's state-backed Galaxy. They say it's completely automated the misinformation and disinformation process, spreading pro-China messages around the world. And they say these efforts, and Beijing's targeting of Taiwanese influencers, lay the groundwork for its attempts to sway public opinion.
China is building this infrastructure. It knows that influencers are important and is trying to train and attract Taiwanese influencers, which is all about the whole of society approach that China now has toward its external propaganda and influence and all of this.
And those efforts seem to be growing. In 2025 alone, Taiwan identified 45,000 fake social media accounts, spreading more than 2.3 million pieces of disinformation, much of it aimed at lowering confidence in Taiwan's democracy. And as more people turn to social media to get their news, what's already a big problem could get even worse.
It starts to use those existing domestic issues because they know the democratic society has its own existing conflicts and polarization. So they choose to trigger people's anger using those half-false, half-truths, lack of context content in order to making us distrust each other, making us thinking democracy is useless.
And these misinformation campaigns are not just limited to the voting public. The country's troops are also at high risk. Videos and other online content persuading troops not to fight in a potential Taiwan-Strait conflict have become a big worry for defense officials, especially as cases of Chinese spying in Taiwan's military spike. Experts at the Taipei Forum say there are several ways democracies like Taiwan can push back against information warfare. They suggest things like funding citizen journalism and better educating people about misinformation to proactively counter authoritarian infiltration. Hsueh and Lery for TaiwanPlus.